Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. All right, it's picking up that audio. What happens if I play? Ooh, button. Wrong button. Nope, not that one either. There we go. We go that. And this back over here. Select the stream. Streams are available. Select that one. Good. Here if I'm playing music. That. Stream doesn't pick it up. Does pick it up. We'll just mute that so I can hear my music. Okay, let's get started. Let's play some Jank. A dub it combo, but there's not much of a combo to it. Oh, okay. Well, the point of the refresh button. All right, that's the YouTube channel. Fine. Oh, what's the point of the refresh button? All right, we'll play classic constructed. People can join my game. This transition's slightly faster. 15. All right, now we wait. Let's look at the deck and what exactly I'm trying to do. So, what I want to do is just get them marked as fast as possible and filter to my fast cards, my key cards being Savor and Bloodshed. I would like to go first so I can try and mark you. They do have a weapon they like to use. I'm gonna blunten. Usually it's at the end, so they try and arsenal something. They're very aggro, attacking with red cards fairly often. So key cards, Hunts and Savor and Bloodshed. So we're trying to mark as often as possible and create as many fealty. I think I can hit them enough times. I don't need that to make quick fealty. And then one card. I don't think I'll need that. I do want to filter the sync. And we're going to go like this. We don't need AB. We say good luck, have fun. And we submit our 60 card deck. That's a little awkward. Go like that. Okay, so I would like to probably arsenal this if I get the chance. +3. Reactions. I'm pretty sure an instant. I can't activate the instant on my reaction step. I can now because I have the priority window to do so. Go like that, so we won't get the arsenal, but we do get our 2 resources. 4 pass. We still get our second chain link to do the on-hit mark here. I'm liking this so we can play more red cards. We won't have an arsenal. We'll be off arsenal more often than not. But we can play these 1 costs that have a little bit more oomph power to them. And we get what we want out of them, which is marking and dealing damage. Some of the 1 costs are just nice for that. So here we can sink card if need be to protect. I'm gonna go like this. Block the 2. We'll save the sink for something more important. So we can block 2. Take 2. Allowing us to maintain an illusion that we have a very aggressive hand, which we do. We do don't have a red card to play off the top, so it'd be pitch this to play, pay for that, play this, and Arsenal Scar Tissue because they're already marked, but we'll see. Firewall, interesting. Managed a heist, which is nice. I don't want to see heists. Here we will sink a card. We'll sink the Scar Tissue. Pass. Because we already got markability. I'm looking, there we go. That's a little bit better. A blue to pay for everything I need. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so here. Just pose a threat. That's all we need to do. Pose a threat. Okay. I do want the go again. So I'll do that. Hit him for 4. Nice, we got a fealty. And then we'll break the chain. Pump. Swing. And save this. Because we don't need to send the extra Blaze Headlong here. Okay. They block it out, which is fine, but we got our fealty token and we got a 5-card hand now. The Hunt's End will be our pitch outlet. So I'll still have to pitch one to go here. They don't have a lot of threat to our arsenal, but we don't actually want Hunt's End. Or I'm trying to just cycle to faster cards. So block 3 here. And I don't want Hunt's End in my hand. So there we go. We got a Pursuit. Much better. We got our blue. So this might be some people's controversial on use of Crown of Providence. I'm trying to use my... This whole deck is built to cycle your cards as fast as possible. Try and achieve a specific threshold of cards. That way we can guarantee that we hit all of our power cards. Like we can take 3 here. And get max fealty if possible. If not, just send the maximum amount of numbers per card, like an average warrior would. Yeah, Fang has fealty to try and maximize his value per card by not having to pitch all of them. But we can't let that hit per se if we get the chance. We don't want Banksy to hit just the way the hyperdrivers don't stay there. Yeah, it's going to cost us a little bit more equipment again, though. We're trying to maximize our value per card. And so we can't block with Furnace the rest of the game, but we got Bracers covering Banksy. Yeah, it feels into their game plan as well. But they're IP'd a card basically here. They weren't able to maximize theirs. So we're gonna go here. We can easily play both these on Chainlink 2 now since we can play this on Chainlink 1. Oh, and then said Blaze Headlong Chainlink 2, send this Chainlink 3, and we can hit with the Brothers in Arms. And then Arsenal Blistening Blade. So that way, we, like I said, we maintain our 5-card hands, keeping our tempo. We were down on life, but we were up on cards because we used our equipment a little bit early. And once we get to 3 fealty, we can pop the scalers for additional stuff. Let's refresh our page, make sure it's not us it's waiting on. We'll say tell them to refresh their page as well. Please refresh page. Keep it moving. So slowly but surely, they'll figure out the block, or we'll say, hello, are you there? Because they're just sitting on my attack. Hello? And are you there? Where's are you there at? Am I just blind? Are you there? There it is. I am just blind. Again, I'll refresh my side. That's kind of unfortunate that it's not loading up. I'll give it a second. See if anybody's doing and then if nothing comes up of it, then just leave and hope for the best. Get another match. Oh, fuck. Delete this post. Well, I'm sharing this. Delete message. Delete this. Okay. So my opponent is just not there anymore. So we'll join another game here in a second after I click the share button. So I have the right thing copied. I can post my stream for all my friends to watch. Little event. Okay. So refresh this. Refresh this. Run a competitive one. Alright, so we have another thing. We'll say good luck, have fun. Crown of Province. That's going to be a slower, grindier matchup. We still want the blunt, and we want to mark. Unconditional mark. I am going to fat stack a little bit, and then we're going to bring in Imperial Seal so that we have a good pop-off turn so they can't use D-reacts. Small fat stack. They're at 60, we're at 62. Like I said, a small one. So this card is a lot easier to play now. We can go like this, swing, but I think they're going first. Yeah, so we'll just block, obviously, with this easy money. I do want to keep this. Block here. We'll block out the 5 using 2 cards. Get a free unconditional mark. I guess the condition was they played a red card, but you're not asking much of decks to play red cards. So one of these 2 cards I'll keep. They're both 3 blocks, but we'll see how they play out the rest of their turn. I assume they're going to just play their Evo base. They can get their resources once per turn, pay it, then swing weapon or play ability to play Evo. Draw a card, yeah. No matter what, they should get that resource because they have the chest available. Pitching 1. Ooh, Singularity is going at the bottom. That's huge, so he's going to play for the late game as well. It's a legendary card, so you only ever have 1 copy in the deck. Let him resolve that. Ooh, playing the arms, okay. We get to keep both of these. Nice, so Hunsen gets to be our... we'll do Savor and Bloodshed here. And then we'll do Sworn Vengeance. And then we will pitch this. We don't have a reaction here, but he doesn't know that. No block on. He's got technically Battle Worn and 3 here. Or technically 4 if you count that. The base. Yeah, so throw 11 on there, which is fine. We'll just pass. It took all of his equipment and 2 cards from hand. He has no more block on his current equipment. Doesn't mean he can't block. He can play Evos. What's up? Oh, he's sucking up all the cows on Mario Kart, buddy. Yeah. So here, we'll just sync the... There's not much of a good sync target because I kind of want... I think this is the most... We can save Blunt for later. No, Blunt is a yellow, so we're going to Long Whisper for the late game. Favorite Bloodshed, that's a good one to see. And then Blunt will be our pitch outlet for our dagger here. Evo's head. Oh, he has to pay for it. No. Plain legs. Sounds good. Perfect. That's good for us. So we're going to go like here. Save our Bloodshed again. That's 2 of our Savor Bloodsheds down. Keep that in mind. We only have 1 left. But trying to get that early tempo going here. I assume they just block 6. Which is fine. We'll make a fealty the long way. I'm just creating it here. And then swinging dagger again. We don't want to play this until they're unmarked. So that way when we play a red card, it remarks them. We want to refresh our marks as often as possible. Alright, I still want the go again. So 2 cards for him again. Made a fealty regardless. Not that no damage dealt though. Savor of Bloodshed is still active because it's the first time a dagger. But we still get a draw potential here. You want to play that one? Okay, let me set up the game for you, buddy. All right. Just a one block. Sounds good. And again, he's using his equipment early, which we were trying to do in our other match, but we've had cards that we can just block with. We got a blunt for the late game when he tries to swing weapon. Ah, now he has it where we would like to use it. Yeah, you're playing your Mario Kart, buddy. Two Gogan. We can take the two. We're at 40 life, and our hand is pretty juiced. So we can get Zipper. A block here. We don't just take 5. We can take 4. And have a pretty good turn here. When this attacks for this turn, you may play it from banish. When this attacks, search your deck for an Evo with cost less than equal number of Evos you have equipped in banish. That's pretty crazy. So he can go get whatever Evo wants for our equipment. So he can make this cheaper. Makes sense. So Teklo's in a crazy deck right now because he's got all Evos online. I can't play it from banish because of his hero ability. So we do have to pitch. So we'll pitch Scar for now. Send 1. And then we go like this. Bump it up. 4. Pass. And then activate this, pitching Long Whisper for the late game. We send this. And this is just pure damage. And then we get the mark here off Hunter's Mark. So we get rewarded for waiting. So they're marked, and then if it hits them, we're gonna get our fealty because they've been holding their whole hand or something. So we might get our 3rd fealty here, and we don't have to worry about flame scale. Now flame scale is just similar to grains, where grains you once you are online, you don't need grains anymore. So we did take out his hand, which is huge. So if he has a blue, he might just activate his hero ability and play Evo base head. Oh no, just cost 0, so he doesn't have to. He just didn't want to redraw, so he wants that card. Interesting. So we're gonna go dagger here, and we'll pitch this other one to flame scale to pay for the 2nd dagger. We're gonna use Searing Gaze for the go again. Yeah, we don't get over the block, which is fine. We're not really interested in that right now. We pass. Then we pitch the flame scale. So like with this build, you're off Arsenal fairly frequently, but you can play the 1-cost cards more, a little bit better. Oh, yep. 5. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, we get +4 here. No. Oh, undo. Oops. Pass. Ignore me. There's only +3. I was thinking it was the one that did +4. So he got a free spoilers there. That's a huge block. Block for each Evo you control. So now he's okay. So we're online. I might just do this at the start of our turn so we don't have to pitch to our daggers. So they're gonna go up 1 intellect, so he'll have a 6-card hand. That's crazy. 1, 2, yeah. So we go create a fealty, and we go swing. And then this gives +1. Save this for the late game to hit a little harder. And then now we can go like this. We get a double dip on the damage there. Pop it. Yep. Hit him for 1. And swing. We're not going to play this. We're going to arsenal it so that we can keep our damage going. So here they're respecting the block now, of all things. Interesting. So now every hunt's end we draw is live as well, and we can make things that aren't draconic for the sake. Like here. Ooh, this is a decent turn. I'm going to not block this because that's one. I will swap out one of these blues here because we don't need it. Here, I'll block with 5. We'll block like that. Take 1. Swap out the pursuit. Why does that happen every time? You sink a card, you draw the same card. Alright, that's fine. Ooh, turn to take 1 script, they discard a card. Well, good thing I got some blocking equipment. 8. Ooh, that's fucking sucks. 9. Oh, block 10. Yeah, I think we're cooked from here now. Yeah. My kid just said no, you cooked. Not wrong. We are definitely cooked. Depending on how they block as well. Okay, well. We get our fealty back from this, so. Boom, 3 damage. Maximize damage. And then swing 1 here. We're gonna keep this arsenal. It would have been nice to have a cool turn. I could have just not blocked and lost the pursuit and had a decent turn, but I also would have taken 9. We're waiting for another setup. Ugh. Okay, well, this is a very defensive hand. Okay, well, I don't have any equipment that can really block it anyways. We'll just smoke out here. Blocking 3. I think we'll swing sword, pop this to send this draconic, swing dagger, send loyalty depending on how it goes. We'll pass because I want to arsenal this. 3 damage. Damage, yep, Terminator. All cards in their arsenal. Lock here. Pass. Smoke out. And then we concede. Game. I fucked up. I blocked with the 2 cards. I could make this draconic, but I don't think we're winning from here. Like I play the game where if you're done, you're cooked, you're cooked. I'm not wasting 20 minutes of time to get beat out by the rest of his Terminator tanks. I'm 43, he's at 51 cards, right? 31, 41, so I do have a 10 card lead on him. But I'm gonna have to put in a lot more effort. And he's got how many more Evos left? Let's check. 1, 2. So he's got so much health here. This is just free health every time he re-equips the Evo. So he has 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1 on each of this. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. He has way more health than I do. And as soon as he gets singularity, I'm not having a hand. So I'm not wasting my time playing a game that I've already lost. So here we're gonna make sure we do our results though. Click this button down here. And then for this, need to play aggressive. I was playing too late game orientated. They win the late game. Just full send. So, I thought I could have set up a pseudo pitch deck, but I realized, yeah, that's not what my deck is built for. I don't have inevitability. So we're gonna try that again, and just play there's any cards I wasn't really liking. So I thought this was way better. I thought it was target dagger gets this when it hits. It's target dagger attack. So it's so much worse than I thought. I initially thought this was a good card. Like, oh, you just keep hitting him with that same dagger, give that dagger multiple attacks. That's why I was calling it combo. So that way I could just like do twist and turn and stuff like perforate to get the go again and hit them multiple times with the dagger and get that on hit. think I just have to out hit them. Well, the block for that. Still want those. If I can get one of their dagger blocks, that'd be sick. Alright. Hunts in, that sucks. Why am I keep getting hunts in so early in my hand? So we're gonna pitch that. We're gonna play Affirm Loyalty, depending on how they block. We might just hit them over the top with this one. If they're only block, okay. Oh no, we'll go like this. Just to get to go again. And then we pitch here. This way we get the mark. And we get some damage through. So we're the marked. Yeah, this would give me some fealty. But we're also getting damage through, which is huge for us. Alright, ooh. So this is a fun turn. Both are hunts end early. Okay, let's just pitch avenue. So I'm just not going to block. We go here into here. And it makes pitch this to here. Then I can play this for free. Good. Yeah, yes. Get rid of that 8 cost. 8 power. So yeah, come on. Pass. No reactions. I'll take 6. They might have bigger numbers, but I'm going to get more value. Go on. Yep. Activate. Break the chain link. Activate Tyrannical Rex. Swing deck. Claw for 4. Yep. I think theirs is a little bit better to do than our. Oh. I'll take 3. Pass. Alright, so not that bad. Not that bad. We only have to deal with 2 more of those. We go Sworn Vengeance. Played our red card. Requirement for Blaze Headlong. Send in 4. Oh, oops, undo. We go like that. Sorry. Because I need Chainlink 1. This needs to be Chainlink 2. That way this is free. Yeah, no, we fucked up. I just auto habit the swing daggers. What I might do, since I'm not liking these, they're not as good, I might just swap to Oath. Because we have just a few non-draconic cards, but we can pop fealties to make it that way. And then maybe throw in another tome so we can cycle back into cycle 2 better. Can we refresh here? Is it on me? Hello? Okay, pass. So we get a fealty unless they're dereacting? No, okay, so we get our fealty. Damage step, yep. And then we send this. So this has the on-hit mark now. Then we're gonna pump it by 1, draw a card, and gain a resource so we can swing second dagger. Okay. They're fine with us marking. Sick. And then we close the chain because they're marked now. Close the chain. Favorite bloodshed so we can have another more damage and threaten another arsenal. And if on the resolution step we can break this if we get a good. No, because we only have 2 fealties. So buddy, I don't know what that is. And they just give a full equipment block reasonably so. Cool. Good. And they still got their full hand as well. You do got to be careful of flashback. Flashback is still there. Agile windups are down a card, but they do get the might and agility from it. There's a 6 due to KO's ability. Alright, so here I'm just gonna block block 7. Because we're gonna get our second fealty here from this. That's all we need. Unless they send another survivors. Okay, they're just send claw, which is fine. Take claw. The reason I block like this is just block the 7. It wasn't a very good hand. and this is all we're really gonna play. We could say no blocks, take a decent chunk, and damage here and there, but this guarantees us 2 to 3 fealty or 2 fealty in a cart from hand, a card and equipment. So it'd be probably card and boots that he would block with if he wants to keep all his cards. Otherwise, I'm up to 3 fealty and we don't have to pitch anymore, which is huge. Which allows us to block, which he's giving us option to. So now we can use cards to block and just seeing a nice good 2-3 card hand. Especially if they're blues, we can block with all of our blues. Not all of our blues do block, but we do have this option here. Blood Rush Billows. Okay. This is where I wish I had Blunt. So I can block the claw. Okay, so block card, attack, send, arsenal. Savage Dash, yeah. Start with 8, go again. Honestly, we're gonna block here. And pass. And sink this card. We can't play it anyways. And that gives us something to play next turn. Take 6 and we block with these 2 cards. Claw for 5. Block that there. Nine. Pass. And we'll just take... Technically blocks 2 because we take 1 unless we win the clash somehow, which all his cards are 6 and we don't have any 6 power attacks. So he has to reveal a non-attack and we reveal an attack. So yeah, no. This blocks 2. I do want that card. Okay. Going here. And it could just flesh bag me and just fuck me over. Which is what I would do if I were them. They just realized that and cry afterwards because a mistake was made. But they should just block with flesh bag and my fealties die. And then I concede because I'm dumb. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, so I don't have to concede. Sounds good. Yeah, I would have flesh bagged right real quick. You got 1 card in hand. You haven't played a Draconic card. Sick. But they saved me there. I thoroughly messed that up. I'm assuming for 1 again, just for damage. We got another Stampede coming up next turn. So not here unless they draw it. Which a lot of their cards do, discard draw or draw discard. So we have Hunt's End, so we want to keep this as much as possible. 6, okay, good game. Yeah, that's done. Oh, yeah, we lost. Yeah, we're done. This game's over. Yeah, we're done. We're cooked. Yeah, buddy, I just said that we're cooked. So I'm not liking this card. Even after we're done pitching, it still costs 1. I'll probably just go back to Imperial Intent, so we'll make that change. A good game. There's no coming back from that. So reflecting, I did like this card. I do like this card. I'm not liking this card. So we'll make those changes here. I think my theory is still there. And again, I'm probably just going to remove this. And I'm not liking this one. So we'll go back to Intent. Chronic Warrior. I don't know why they couldn't just given it to the dagger on that card. What do we have in the maybes? Do we have anything in the maybes? We're afraid now. So this costs less for each Draconic Chain Link. So let's try one of these. We have to try 2, go here. And then we wanted Oath of Loyalty. Where are you? Where are you? Oath. 1, 2 oaths. Back to 80. Alright. So I put 2 in of each to double try what I'm feeling. I think 2 tomes is fine as well. Or can I cut a card for tome? Let's try 2 of those and add another tome. Boom. I can type. My keyboard's so sensitive. Try 3 times so we can see it more often because we only have 6 resource cards. Let's try it again. Now we gotta go to results. And we hasn't refreshed. Results. Um they definitely had the nuts, that's for sure. Uh uh Alright, keeping that up to date so we can check back here. Looking for Fang Dracai of Blades. Okay, well, I'll give them that matchup that they want. Still, let's try a second going against them. We go like this. They can't destroy. That's fine. We're gonna go like that. I don't think we need Kabuto now because we have blunts. See here. They will be running Kabuto, so I'm gonna cut these, and then add these. And yeah, it's different. Actually, no. If I'm adding those, I might as well just keep like this. Like that. I don't have. I own a Kabuto, but I don't think we need Kabuto. Like, it when you play Kabuto, it's just a Kabuto trade. Like, I block with Kabuto. Okay, well, next turn I block with Kabuto. Like, why would I not just trade? Cell Saber. Yeah. Oh, you got first place, buddy. Good job. Pass. We get to. But oh, cool. That's 2 of them gone. But didn't hit. It just gives go again, which is huge. Turn 1. Okay. Break the chain. Play Saber for 5. We'll go about bloodshed, pass, and then sink. Sink. Yeah, we'll sink this card. Yeah, we got a blue. That's good. Okay. Nice. We got a decent block. Unconditional mark. Saver. Swing. Just 5, and then we're not going to arsenal this, obviously. Ooh, they gave us raise from the army. And their arms. Love to see it. Love to see it. Early blocks. Early equipment blocks. And then we pass. And we do not arsenal. So our next turn, we don't have a whole lot going on. Heck. Oh, we add this block to the chain. They have to discard in response to the block before the reaction step. Much better. Sick. Love to see it. Let's go again. That's fine. We're going to pitch a firm loyalty here. Nice on hit, make a gold. Okay. 5. We have equipment block here. Block 5. Prevent that gold at all costs. Oh, there's only so much you can do about it. Into the swing. Why don't we play this? Only if you swing 2 or more times with weapons this turn. But +3. So we go here. See how they block. No blocks. Okay, well, we don't need a buff by much, but we get a resource and a card here. 6 sounds good. Alright, all out you got. Makes sense. We got a nice starter for next turn. Swing dagger. Okay, and then block with those. Block. Pass. And then we have a good starter. They're doing their best to keep us off fealty, so here's our pitch outlet. Can't play this next turn, so I can block with it. Hopper's fine. I think I'm gonna keep the rest of this. And you can keep your copper. No, they activated their ability. No, they didn't activate. So we start with this. Swing. And then Hunt's End. There's a pitch outlet to Dagger. Okay, 4. I'm surprised they didn't just Kabuto there. I guess it's still too early in the game to Kabuto. But that's the downside of Oath into Kasai is Kabuto value. Nice. And then we get a nice free value here. So this one doesn't feel too bad if we get some attack actions in between. Yeah, nobody really plays this one though. I like trying to find ways to play these higher cost cards because they deal bigger numbers. Tunic for what? Why'd you pop Tunic? Weirdo. Oasis Respite. Interesting. But Dagger will still hit because that only blocks 4. Still coming through. For 1, so we'll get the hit. Pitch to Flame Scale. Activate Brace Forge, hit for 2. Okay. Prevent 4. 1 gets through. Break Chain. Furnace. Brave. And then for 2. Potential spam calling me. Alright, someone texted me as well. Nope, I do not care about the spam text. Why is this not charging? Okay. Swinging for 2. 8 for scene. Okay, I'll let you waste that. Interesting. We got our first fealty, which is huge. We love to be online, but they're doing their best to keep the darndest. Alright, I like to see Huntsend first. Okay, here. Pass. We'll make them have the go again. Okay, they did not have the go again. Sick. That's value for us. So now we can pitch this here. Bop. Send it. On hit mark. And the go again. Hit you for 7 here. Oasis for spite. That's an interesting choice. Break the chain again. Get 2 resources. Brave. And here. Get the second fealty. So Oasis Respite on what is happening here? Are they Are they good? They just Oasis Respite 2 damage? Keep me off mark? They could have just Oasis Strike blocked the first one. It was 7 damage. I don't know if I'm playing a legitimate person here or not, or if I'm just like I haven't taken any meds today. So first place, buddy, good job. So we're definitely sinking this. Unsheath. I guess they really wanted this turn. I might just cash this in here. 5. Go like that. Pass. Sink this. Not a Draconic card. That doesn't help me much. Okay, let that resolve. That goes up to 7. Block 6 of it, which is not great for me because they get their gold. Oh, I should have sunk a card. I'm dumb. Alright, my partner at my store is asking me what the thoughts are on one of the new, so I can sack a fealty to keep a fealty maybe. So we're just gonna say pass through. TCG player, collections. 140. Not bad if we manage to sell the whole box worth of cards. Wait, we take the 4 because I kind of want all these cards to get the payoff here. So we go here, bop. See what they do. If it's no blocks, we scar so that they stay marked. Well, either way, that's all their blocks. We go scar tissue here. That's fine. And then we don't get the go again. We don't need the go again. Wait, so they block in 5 on my 4. So then we do this. Pop the fealty. Expose. I would have preferred to save it, but gets us over the top. If they have another D-React, okay, cool. We get our fealty back. They get marked. And we can break the chain again and do our nice little brave bracers. Yeah, with this build, it's we're just trying to look for ways to guarantee fealty. The warrior matchup's an interesting one to test this out because Kasaida's not too bad in the meta as well. But I don't know how well this player is because they Oasis Respited a 2 power dagger. So this hand, we're definitely keeping it because we get our pitch outlet. So we'll just take whatever they got coming at us. To activate Kasai ability, you know? Okay. 6, doubled on space. Go again, that's fine. Pass to the reactions. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Nasty. Big hits, big bonga. Sworn Vengeance on hit mark. And then we swing. We got 4 coming in with on hit mark, so we don't need to use this as a mark, so this will just be a buff. 4, interesting. Buff power. 7. Now it's just going to turn into a slugfest from here if they let me hit the next one. Mark. Good. And then now we can do buff and additional attack, depending on how they block. Because this is my 3rd fealty. Take it on the chin, prevent 2. Okay. So we will buff an additional attack bit on the stagger. Yeah, there's our third fealty, so we can break the chain here now. Break the chain. Again, bracers. Swing. Alright. We're getting our value now. We're online. So we can block more efficiently. Now, as soon as we pop this, though, we're waiting a good turn to do that. Okay, this hand. Send, pluff, buff, send, play this. Two go again. I'm not gonna block. And we use this. No blocks. Alright. I think we're going to get more value out of our turn here than they will. So twist and turn. Born Vengeance. Swing. So yes, this will cost 1, which is fine. We don't really care about our chain links after this 8 power attack. This is going to get +4 as well. But here with twist and turn, you might be tempted to Kabuto as well. But we'll see. We'll see. Because with this cost 1, we'll be able to Brave Bracers. Yeah, Kabuto makes sense. So here they're cashing it in. That's fine. Doesn't affect me much because I'm still gonna hit you. 12. So now I'm free of Kabuto the rest of the game. Yeah, we don't get our extra attack here. We do get the mark. There's a combat chain. Activate this. Use all of our resource. Activate this. Pass. Cool. Now we are free Kabuto, and we got a Blunton. So this is what I'm talking about. If you Kabuto, I Kabuto. Like this turn, if they swing, I would have just depending on how what they play, so they pitch gold, so they draw their daggers are free. So definitely Kabuto here if I had it, and just response. It makes no sense why I would not Kabuto in response to their Kabuto. So again, we get Blunton. In response, they have to discard before reaction step. This is in the block step, which is huge. That's why it's better as a block than it is a reaction. We got rid of. So they get the go again. Well, sounds good. Then we'll take the 2. If they have in the swing, they have in the swing. Remembrance. Okay, are they just trying to... Our life totals are so low, it doesn't even matter anymore. For Remembrance. Maybe they thought we were going to play a longer, blockier game with Valiant Dynamo values. Don't know. Oh, I don't have... Some of the cards I don't have, most people have, is like your next Draconic attack, it's +3. That instant, I don't have. Which I might need to change up my list a little bit more. I'll hit Markia again. So they have a big turn apparently because they don't want to block at all. So we're gonna save this for a 5-card hand. So that way we can block a little bit and still have some threshold damage, especially right here. Another Blend. Is that our last one? No, we have one more. Sounds good. So their weapons are free. Okay, it gets +3 if it's higher than base. 5. Where we cash this in, and we go like that, and we say pass. So again, in the block phase, they have to discard here. which softens up their turn. Okay. We got, I already had Gogan, but the next weapon gets +3. Back 1. 5. 5 is a lot for us here. I would like to keep a card. We'll keep this one, pass. Yeah. In the swing, yeah. I'm tempted to honestly put this over. That's another one that requires like chain link 2 here. Let's +3. Let's try. No, I guess it's tempting. I don't have Blade Flurry either in here. I don't know what this for. I don't know. It's interesting. But I think some more cards need to swap out of here. Like I'm slowly regressing back to a regular build, like mono red build. But I haven't drawn any of my tomes, which is insane. They don't really do a whole lot for me now that I'm already online. Yeah, I put 3 in here and they're just, oh, did I take them out? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what I sideboard at this point. I'm at 2, so I'm likely just to die in the swing. One of their in the swings. Just when they played that earlier. Alright, so we got a decent blocking hand. And this to the bottom. Buff, that's their third. Unsheath, right? No, it's only their second. Why do I keep thinking it's their third? Definitely blocking here. Looking for our Hunt's End at this point. Pass. We'll block 7. Okay, there's a tome. Take 1. Yeah, we're just dead. Good game. Alright. So with this list, we probably actually don't need the Arcane Barrier helmet because on this spell fade 2, destroy this. Prevent 2. There's not a lot. Remove this. And then add Kabuto. Inventory. Oh, there's something off about the deck still. I want to play reds as much as possible. Like, I don't think grains is much different than this because you're still pitching it. At least with the reds, you can play like 1-cost attacks. Maybe I didn't block enough. This is hit or miss. I like the card. We'll look at that, and then let's look at a regular. Average deck. So we're not too much different. Like this actually kind of nice. So you don't have to use your reactions once you're online. Yeah, it's a similar thing. So the only real difference is Dragon's Tooth, which this should probably, I can take this out for Dragon's Tooth. That's probably just better. Remove Dragon. Add that, and we can make space. We have enough mark with these and that, so I can cut the fealty creators to get the other dragon's tooth in here, and then we can add back. What do they have here? They have just the pledge. No, do they have the Drew? I do have for the Dracai, but they have Quicksilver. Overcrowded is a good blocking card, so I might swap that for. They have Relentless. Do they have Relentless? They're not playing Relentless, so I think Overcrowded might be a better blocking card than Smoke Out. So actually, we might take Smoke Out, swap that back in with the Draconic attack for the. Put that back in. And we cut Relentless Pursuit. We have plenty of marking. Then we add in a generic blue, right? Yeah. 2, 3. That's way better because we don't really need our blues for our pitch, so we can use this as a nice defense reaction, basically a little bit better than that mark. So we got 1 mark, 2, 3 marks, mark. Do we have space for the Arachne matchup? Put in the maybe. That's in the inventory. So yeah, we do have access to that to mark more aggressively. Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't want that more than 2. Just might do intent. Like that. 3 intent, 2 oaths, 4 blaze longs. So it's not, I don't even know, it's not even combo at this point, but we cycle. Alright, let's try that. No. Results. Refresh. We gotta make sure our results are up to date and we keep track of why we're changing things. Was needed and block a little more. Instead of being aggressive to be online, I think we might have to be the one that sit back a little bit. Oh, we're trying it out. And then might switch to some Silver Age in a little bit. So we got 4 headpieces. Hell yeah. This is our Arcane Prevention. Instant destroy this, prevent 1 arcane damage that be dealt to you. Instead, if you've activated a weapon this turn, prevent 2 of it. Because we're not AB and nothing against Verdansk. General Rot. All right. I do want to try blunts against them, but I'm gonna try a different. Yeah, you're waiting. I'll swap this for this. Try that out, and then I still want to try blunt. We're not gonna blunt here. We're gonna send this. Who's going first? Me or them? The among arena tokens in the arena, so that actually doesn't hurt too much. We'll give that, and then we'll give this. And refresh. Oh, okay. I push the cards to live inventory so that way when they sell, we'll see how long it takes between added and sold as a frame of reference if box openings are worth it. 5. If you control it just costs 1 less, so it's just 5. Block 4, take 1. Up. 3, Banksy. Block 2, I guess I don't Don't need to take the damage unnecessarily. Okay, we go Sworn Vengeance. Send this. For 4, it'll turn into 5 with the on-hit mark. Interesting. Quick dodge flexors. I wonder kind of deck they're building then, if that's just value. 5, we get the go again, we get the fealty no matter what. And then we just pass. Okay, we'll definitely send in this. We're just not getting Savor for Bloodshed. No blocks. Ooh, we get 2 fealty. Hunson's a pitch. Okay, banishing plenty of cards. Hyperdriver, and then send Banksy. Sounds good. You can have your Banksy value. So maybe they're on a Banksy plan. I should have brought Blunt. But we're 10 down, but that's fine. We're going to have 2 fealty tokens for sure. This will create one on the next chain link. We'll pitch Hunt's End. 4, cool. Not bad, not bad. They're going to give us some value. Okay. They're going to make a golden cog. Playing cogs? Or are they just playing it because it blocks 2? Actually, that gives us 3, right? Yeah, we're good. I'm like, I don't need a pitch. I can just make the fealty, and then this can swing for 1. Hell yeah. So we still get the damage through, but we're online. My head, I was going to pitch this, break chain, send that for 2, but I'm like, wait, this just makes the fealty token. I don't have to. What am I saying? I'm talking to YouTube. Yeah, I'm talking online. Yeah, I'm talking like your show. Yeah, he's watching a live streamer play Mario Kart. So, yeah, Dad's doing that right now. Dad's streaming. See, I'm right here. I got my own little setup. Isn't that cool? He's hiding a smile. Hello? Is it on me? Refresh. Oh, sorry. It was on me. And then swing dagger. Cool. We're online turn 2. Not bad, not bad. Firm loyalty OP confirmed. We pledged, we didn't pledge. We had an oath and we affirmed it. All right, cool. So I am going to say no blocks because I have, do I even need this right now? Yeah, I can activate, we'll say no blocks. Soup, we'll block here when I actually swap the tome. The tome. All right, that's way better, yeah. Sounds good. This is such a fun combo. Savor with exposed. Banksy, get your Banksy value. You're good. All right, now our turns are real. We go here. Bop. Bop. And sending 9. Now let's go, boys. Let's see how they block. They got, let's say 3, 6, 9, 12. Quick dodge if they want to, but that'd be hella weird. Okay. They may blow up an item to make it 4. Okay, well, let's mark here real quick. Okay, getting some extra value out of the quick dodge. Still getting hit. You're blocking 6, which is good. I'm going to draw a card here and hit you for 4. Yeah, savor first. Bop. Bop. Sick. Get an extra attack there. Oh, what? No, undo. Fucking. Sorry. No, back. Back. But I need a draconic reaction here. My bad. Alright. Sorry. We'll say sorry. I messed up. He still gets his block 4. We're fine. I'm not talking to you, buddy. I'm talking to the TV. All right. I forgot that I didn't pop the fealty. But I do have to play this here. I was supposed to pop fealty on expose or just play this. Either one was fine. We get the go again. That's where we fucked up. We got to guarantee the go agains. So now we send this for 4. Pop. Quick dodge. Yep. They'll get the 2 through. Send this 1, allegedly. And we pop this to get go again. Yeah, that's fine. I figured you were going to do that anyways. Get our damage through. And we can get our fealty back that we popped, if they let us. Otherwise, they can just pitch. Cool, we'll get our fealty back. Back up to 4. Alright. Sounds good. That was not a bad turn. Alright, this is also good. So wrench is now OP. 5. On hit, put that. I think we outvalue them. We do more damage. Okay, now we start with twist. Yeah, okay, I'm liking this build a little bit better now that we have the Tooth of Dragon. It allows us for the sideways. I think that's what we were missing. I think, honestly, since it's no longer combo, Tome might just cut as well. So all this plan for Tome doing all this work is sad. We'll keep it in there for now. We still haven't seen it in the early game. Whatchamacallit? Pre-3 fealty. That's a draconic card. If anything, might even just turn it into like a bannerman. Like 2 bannermen and a phoenix flame. So I have 1 phoenix flame that I can always pitch. Alright, our numbers are back. Our numbers are up. Yeah? There's a bunch of cows, buddy. Oh, he's got double wrench. Ew, gross. Boost. Wrench attack. That's pretty gross. That works with that, right? Clamp press. Yeah, 5 go again. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think our numbers are better. And this is, well, you make the hyperdrive, okay. 7? What? This is wrenches get, okay. Bop, bop, bop. Don't let that Banksy hit. I just forgot that's just all wrenches. I thought it was just next wrench, I guess, because I've always just been used to that. 5. Because I was, like, I'm not going down to 2 against you. Okay, well, we go like this. Bop. No, undo. Fuck it. 10. Kill them. Yeah, good game. Okay, okay. We go results, refresh. We have lots of losses, Results, not on line early, so was able. Freeze actions. Throwing blunt. How did I even hit the spacebar? What the hell? Alright, and then, yeah. Oh, driving by itself. So, I think Tome is going to go in the maybe, and we'll try out Banner. not that. This one makes a might. We want the vigor token. And we want the ponder token. And we want one phoenix flame that we can always pitch back. Let's try that. Let's try that. We'll try this into, yeah, specifically a hard matchup. Ew, gross. It's not there. Alright. And we have to put that in our notes as well. Alright, we say good luck, have fun. They don't have a weapon, so we don't need blunt, but they do have that, and we don't need Kabuto. They're gonna try and keep us from marking them. So we want that. And otherwise I think we can just run 62. We're gonna have to. Why? Why is Hansen always in my like first few hands? Okay, what is going on here? Why is that a thing? We're just gonna block with everything if we get the option to. Because we have reaction, action. No. What? So your next. Okay. So I can blow up your right here. Your next. Okay. You lost your hook. I guess you started with a gold, but you don't get the gold off of that. Okay, interesting. So they draw a card to load. They made me use my boots. Yeah, there's nothing in the arsenal. We're still gonna block with the Hunt's End. 9. Block 6. Interesting. Why would you not activate hook here? Afraid I have too many reactions. If I had this was another reaction, yeah, I would have blocked it. Okay. We got a blue. Interesting. Okay, let's go like this. Like this. This is interesting because I can end the chain with this instead of an attack, so it gets them marked regardless if they take this hitter. And so I can bump up to 5. If they're just blocking with 3, well, okay, so blocking 6. We get a fealty no matter what. We'll just go side. Oh, they're playing Rusty Harpoon! Best deck ever. Don't care. They automatically win. They're playing Rusty Harpoon. And then we send this. So they're already marked. And if they take the hit, cool. We're at 2 fealty now. Cool. Bannerman, this gives us our pitch. And this one makes the ponder. Hell yeah. We're gonna say no blocks. Okay. What'd they grab? I kind of want the Bannerman still. Is that weird? Oh yeah, that makes sense. They can have that. I don't need it. Makes my weapons suck though, which is lame. Oh, undo. Undo, back, go back. Yeah, just don't give it to them for free. Why savers? Okay, well, we're pitching those for sure. They get a gold. We're not giving them the 2 gold for free. Am I dumb? Probably. Alright, so we do this. Bannerman. Give myself a Phoenix Flame. And then we play this so we can buff. And we pitch this so we still have it for the next Bannerman. Sending 4. Well, next one's going to get buffed. Sending 5. Close the chain. Dagger hit, so we can play this. Not bad. Send 4 and 4. Nice back and forth. Even through the fealty. And we get the ponder token. Okay, I'm liking the bannermans here. Submit the fealty first. Put that thick. Hey, we got the bannerman. We can go bannerman, and block with this. Nah. Yeah, so bannerman gets us that. So block here, here's there. And then just send this to mark them. Because reaction. I can block with the bannerman probably. Damn, hello buffs. 3, 4, 7, 10. So plus 10. I got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 block. Lame. So it depends what it is. They can get their gold. Oh, so wait. Okay, yeah, they're getting their gold. Hook. All right. 15. Block 4. Send a good turn. Sounds good. Like it's hidden. I'm not gonna waste my hand. At least I can go this into pitch to that. 11, yeah. Take 11. Oh, you found your water? Good job, buddy. 19. So bannerman again. And then we get the vigor for next turn. Up. And we swing this. For the one in there. What's up, buddy? Are you peed? I will help you 1 second. I think I just send break the chain. Kind of like that. We get the most damage out of it. And we can actually swing. 5. So we're only 1 point off of them. We got a resource next turn. Oh. Fuck it. Send it. 10-4. Okay, got the health advantage. We got a resource coming up. Oh, whoop. So did they accidentally pass through their own turn or something? So depending on how they play here, we might be able to block some reaction. Oh, those are action. Reveal they discard all cards other than action cards. Okay, so yeah, we're almost done with the match. It is the bad guy's turn, yeah. What does the bad guy pick? I don't know yet. He's doing a bunch of buffs. They pick messy, yeah. We go like this, 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 and then because of it, they discard all cards other than action. So yeah, I have to block like that. Okay, yeah, we'll get you in a second, buddy. Okay, we go like this, swing. Oh, they actually blocked. I have to pop this no matter what. I'm surprised they blocked. You got me the day. You got me the day before you. All right. All right, and then we pass. Okay. I think we're cooked. Yeah. Because that battering bolt just that wrecked our ass cheeks right there. I had just a handful of. Okay, buff, buff, hook. Okay, that's fine. We just take whatever it is. 12. You ever take 12, go down to 7. We just got to do better numbers than she does at the moment. We just have to do better numbers. Sounds good. Well, the downside of our chest being gone now is if we're not online, our armor, we don't do anything. Okay. Yeah, I think we lost because they can just activate that. We're basically cooked. So many fucking buffs. Oh, no arrow. Oh, what the fuck? Why'd you just not load with the hero ability? I'm so confused. Okay. Hell yeah, we'll take the 1. Sounds good. 3 of a kind. Okay, well, they still don't have a way to load their arsenal. But I guess they draw more? Activate hammer? They just needed the resources? Eleven. I hope they break. We're at a fealty, which is fine. We're only at 1. They need to have an off turn. Like that. But not actually get to load the arrow. Oh, this hand sucks balls. Okay. I just need more blues. Or buffs. 1 buff. Hammerhead. Action. Oh, cool. It's just 13. You get a coin, buddy. You get 1 coin. We got a full block there. Yes, I will get you your coin after this match, buddy. Alright, now Hansen is a nice block card. Where's all my blues at? That's the downside of Flamescale Furnace over bigger grains. But I think my testing has showed that It's not bad to begin with, but overall it's not great either. I think this is where we die because we have 2 blocking cards. Oh yeah, we just die. Yeah. All right. So what my testing has concluded is that standard Fang is just turn the volume high up on my end there is better. Standard Fang is better. There is some things that's cool about this deck that I like that I can take into account for a more standard Fang build. So like I take we'll just go Grains or Tunic, not needed. I like this card. I like Blunt. I think I might just not run Arcane Barrier at all. If I get Mind Warped, I get Mind Warped. There's not much I can do about it. I haven't seen a lot of people playing Verdant, so I don't know what my local area is. So we're gonna go to Silver Age here and practice some decks with that. I'll be right back though. Yeah. Actually, I'm probably just gonna end stream here. It's been about an hour and a half, and I can't change my title on YouTube, so I will check your piggy after I end the stream, buddy, right now. But we'll take another look at this. I'm liking the Bannermans. You can find a Phoenix Flame to pitch. It's a 1-card swap, but you get the benefit of the Vigor or the Ponder. I think combo is dead here. I might kill it. I'm gonna try some more Jank later. We're gonna try attack action Fang. Phoenix Flame Fang, Flamer Fang. Like this. And with the Art of War card. We're gonna try that out. So I'm gonna edit this real quick. A little spoiler. Flame. I might kill. I'm gonna put this in the deck. And we want all the Bannermen. So we want to cut. Honestly, Saver's probably not in there. And yeah, all right. We're gonna try Flamer Fang next. But I gotta take a dump and I'm hungry. I'm gonna end stream.